Hi everyone, Angelina Sparkling Diva, and I'm back with another card reading. This one is on, let me see if I can do something about that light. I think this is a wee bit better. Oops. This reading is on what you need to do right now or be aware of right now around the new moon time, which will be on the 13th, but the energy is usually already built up a few days before, and that will then go until, well, approximately the full moon that we will have somewhere the end of this month, right? So that's at least for a couple of weeks what you should be aware of, what you should do and not do, etc., etc. 3 choices, so please make your choice. The first one here is Blue Appetite. This is a clear Lemurian crystal, and this is a very light honey calcite. So please choose 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna start the reading. Yeah, we're running the numbers 1, your cards. There is a 4th one, but I can't put them all in one go because these are all larger cards. We have the Ganges Flow Action, and then we have the Black Moon Lilith Mystery. And what is important for you is to cleanse yourself from any negativity. There's especially with this, right, the Ganges, which to the Indians is about purifying, about cleansing. People want to go there at least once in their life to because to them it's sacred. It's like a holy river, and especially where at the beginning of that river, where the waters are still clean and clear, etc., that stands for purification. So it's very important for you to cleanse yourself from any negativity, energies that don't do you any good, and take the time to do that. And quite often as well, as that's what I feel, that is necessary. It's also a good time to meditate so you get aligned. And I feel there's something you want to do concerning your dream and goals, which basically comes up with this card. But for some reason you resist it, and that's mostly this card. So not being in the flow, right? And this card, Black Moon Lilith Mystery. So there is something you want to do, but you resist it for whatever reason that is, or you try to control it and force things to go and develop the way you want to and the way you think it should go. And that's not working. You have to let go and then go with the flow, right? And trust that spirit will take care of it. And very likely you will get what you want or what you need more. And it can be in a different shape or form, and much better than anything you can even think of yourself, right? So it might be better, bigger, maybe slightly different. And that means you likely, very likely, can't see the outcome. And exactly that, not seeing the outcome, might be what puts you in this resistance. Not seeing it is also this mystery with the Black Lilith. And Black Lilith is also about a very feminine energy, very strong feminine energy, but also very powerful. And not necessarily in the good sense, right? Well, we all know that women can be very, the kind of people, some women, when they get in this nasty vibration, that you rather avoid and cross the street for, right? Not deal with it. So this is more a fighting, warrior, resisting energy right now in this reading. I don't always feel like that about Lilith, by the way. I actually like Lilith, but in this reading it's more about the resistance, the mystery and that stuff. But in order to get what you ultimately desire, you have to let go. You have to let it unfold. You have to trust, and if possible, also be playful. Like these horses, they are also playful. They're just having fun and just galloping around a little bit, and and you may feel scared to do this, to let go of control, to surrender, but it is the only way. Resisting is not going to work. There are times maybe where you can and maybe even should take control. This is not one of those times. You really have to let go, surrender, trust spirits, that your dreams will come, right? Like this light that is shining through, and you may not be able to conjure up that light, but spirit knows, spirit can do that. So, but in order to get that, you have to surrender right now. And that will be for at least a few weeks, right? Until the full moon. So, every time you feel that you are trying to take control of whatever it is you want or don't want, that's also possible, because there is quite a lot of resistance, I feel, against something. Every time you feel that come up, then remember it, that you then consciously let go of that, and then do something else, not something that distracts you in a positive way. Dance, move, go outdoors, walk in nature, whatever it is that distracts you, makes you happy and more positively focused, and gets you into that surrender and trusting spirit. Right? It will come, it is going to come, but in its own divine timing, and you have to right now just let go. And that's all I have for you, and I hope it resonates and is helpful, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. The numbers 2, your cards, and we have a fourth one, but I can't fit it in because the cards are all quite large. We have the Temple of Isis, we have Trust, we have Sanctuary, and then here we have Mercury, Mind. And there is a need for you to get back to trusting and believing in yourself, and that you can fly, that you can do it. And in order to get there, you have to go back to taking really good care of yourself, like what it says here on this Temple of Isis card. I'm open to be mothered, I can mother, I take care of my body, and so on and so forth. You really take care of yourself, and I think you strayed from that. Maybe you got too much into action and doing and working, and maybe taking care of others and whatever, anything that got you distracted from taking care of you. And right now that's really very important, because that will help you also to get back here into that trust, and it will get you aligned then, right? And it's also to get there, it's helpful, beneficial to create a safe haven for yourself, where you can be you. If you wish to, you can meditate, you can recharge the battery, basically, then, right? And in order to find that inner trust again, you may need to disassemble something, and that doesn't have to be literally, right? It depends what it's about. Maybe it's just about tracing back your steps of how you got where you are now, so you become aware of what you best do differently from now on, right? Just look back at the steps you've taken. And it can also be that you have to leave something or someone behind, if you know that you learn that, find out if you look back. But it feels more like thinking, a different way of thinking and acting. And you can find out how it should be different by looking back at what you've done, at how you got where you are now, and look at what didn't work and what did work, right, and dump what didn't work, of course, right, and so that's important. And things can move quickly. The disassembling is from this card, by the way, because the temple of Isis used to be in Aswan, but that because they built a dam, the temple was being destroyed, and they had to disassemble it completely and build it up on a nearby location. Right, so yeah, I do feel that aspect is important for your reading. And with the Mercury, things can move quickly once you have found your center again and the right way to go about things because of Mercury, right? Mercury's fast, it's really swift moving energy. Also quick thinking and also learning. So it can be that it would benefit you to learn some new things. Because Mercury is also about learning, but also the Isis with the Isis card that was also mentioned. So that, yeah, if something comes up that should help you, that can help you when you learn something new, then it might be good to go for that. And I feel the sanctuary, that safe haven, is might be highlighted right now, but I do feel it's of permanent importance. So maybe you have never had such a place. It can also be a space within, right, within you, that you go to. Like you can create your sacred garden, your sacred haven where you go to when you need to recharge the batteries. It doesn't have to be a literal place, because maybe that's not possible. We do not all have room in our houses to have our own room, right? Our own space. But that's also not necessary, really. You can also have that within. And then you can just sit, put on some music, some nice incense or essential oils or whatever, if you like, and just sit, go in meditation, and then visit your own inner sacred place. And you can create that, make that in any way you like. It can be a garden, it can be a house, it can be a room. You can do it any color you want and in any shape you want, you know. So that's also possible. But I think maybe you never had that, and it's really very important just now, but also just permanently. It's important to have that space. So that whenever you have been busy, because this is a very busy card, right? Very busy, livid energy. No, sorry, not livid, vivid. I'm sorry about that, not livid. Vivid energy. Quick-witted, quick-minded, communication, and so on and so forth. Because of that, it might be necessary for you to regularly withdraw into your own inner haven, your sanctuary, or external. It is possible to also have that external. And yeah, that will help you stay aligned and keep feeling that you can fly, that you can carry yourself, because you have these wings, right? So you can carry yourself. You are not reliant on other people per se to fly. You have wings. I mean, look at it. They're huge. So yeah, that's what's important for you right now and for the coming weeks until the full moon. So I hope that resonates and is helpful to you. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Right, number 3, what you should know right now, or do right now, or not do right now, around this time of the new moon until approximately the next full moon. We have the Avebury standing stones, and we have Capricorn card, and then we have Compassion, and the last card, Dance. I'll put that in a minute. What for you is important is to know that there is a lot that you can achieve and do, but you cannot always do this by willpower, and that's mostly coming up with the Capricorn card. Capricorn is really quite stubborn, and I'm a Taurus, and I always thought Taurus was the worst in that sense, right, in the zodiac, but it's not actually. Capricorns are far more stubborn than Taurus. It's a Capricorn who told me that, okay? I didn't know that. And some things will also take time to ripen and will come into fruition in their own time, not yours. And that taking a longer time or time to ripen is also the Capricorn card, because Capricorns usually do not get prosperous or don't find their way or the love of their life and or whatever when until a bit later on in life. And it's also possible that people who want and can help you with whatever it is you want to do, achieve, have, or be, or whatever, are about to arrive and show up in your life right now. And it is important that you see that and that you are open to receiving these people and what they have to offer you. And maybe you tend to be too focused and stubborn on wanting to do it all by yourself. And if that rings true, then now it is a time to let help in. Is sometimes people know more about something than you do, right? Maybe that's okay. We don't have to be masters and teachers all the time. A good master also has people who can teach him, right? That's fine, perfectly fine. That helps you grow and get further even than anything you can think of yourself. You may somehow have gotten a bit stuck with how to fix or finish something. And I base that, the bit stuck comes with this card, and the finishing now what was it I said? Oh my God, now I've lost my train of thought. The other thing is with this card, because the Avebury stone circle is actually 3 circles. One is a henge, basically a ditch, and there's 2 stone circles. And these have been cut in, well, sort of half by a road that they deliberately built through it to break the energy of that circle. And I do think and hope that the energies will restore in time, because it's a very old stone circle and it's a very important one as well. It's a portal to a certain planet. I can't remember now which one. I forgot. I should look that up. I can't remember. Anyhow, so because these stone circles there's an inner and an outer stone circle, because these have been cut by that road, I feel that something maybe wasn't finished yet or needs to be fixed, right? And because it isn't really completely whole again, but it can get back there, right? And maybe because of that you got stagnant and stuck and maybe you feel guilty for not having finished it or not knowing how to finish it, or maybe you then tend to blame other people or a situation or whatever. And I don't know what exactly that would be about, because it's not a personal reading, of course. But if that rings true, then it's important that you let that go and get back into the heart. Because look at this card, that heart is highlighted here, and so is that horn. It's a very high energy. And so if you are able to get back into your heart space by letting go of whatever you fear or think or whatever, that keeps you stuck, manage to get back here, then this will come back as well. That horn, that is basically solidified high energy of the third eye. So then you will also get your vision back, your inspiration, your vision of how to finish whatever needs to be finished or fixed, right? Then you will get back, well, in a way, in alignment. There will be balance again between kind of the head and the heart, intuition and the heart. You will feel your guidance again. And to get out of that, you can use music and dancing, because that's very helpful to get you out of a lower energy, out of a rut. It can help brighten your day, lighten the mood, and raise your vibration. The dancing, especially because if you move without taking specific steps, just going with the music, let the rhythm carry you and move you, and then you go with the flow, and then you're free again. And then you can get here in the heart and the third eye, higher third eye energy. And especially with the Capricorn energy, which can be quite rigid and stubborn, and then it may prove very beneficial to do this regularly, right? To keep flowing, to remain flexible and light-hearted, and that all these things. And I do very strongly feel that you will get back in the flow and you can get things finished. You will have to know that, trust that, believe that you can get back there. And that when you do, you can then finish or fix things. Nothing is ever lost, actually, right? Not even if you decide to walk away from a situation or something. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I don't know, but let's say you would, then it's still nothing lost, because you do that for good reason then, right? Because it's for your best, for your highest interest, for your higher good. So this is what is important for you at the moment, and until approximately the full moon, you will be able to achieve a lot and do a lot, but you have to just realize you can't just always get there by willing it, by wanting it, by forcing it, pushing it. And so take the time to let it ripen. So and do this in the meantime, get back in your flow, and so on and so forth. So I hope that resonates. I hope it's helpful for you as well. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.